What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters? I'm One Eyebrow, also known as PT, and I'm back to talk about The Walking Dead. Spoiler warning for The Walking Dead show, comics, movies, all that stuff. Spoiler warning for sure. Even Fear the Walking Dead, everything. Spoiler warning for The Walking Dead universe. So, for those who don't know, CRM came up on The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead, and soon to be The Walking Dead third show. Talk about a couple different things and our theory about it all. But first, if you guys please hit that subscribe button to help us achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers. Reaching that goal means a lot to us. If you like what we do here, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our daily content. Now, this piece of information is very important. I shared it a couple times, but I'm going to share it again. Scott Gimple said this: we've seen that 3 circle symbol. Those 3 circles, and I'm saying it here, represent 3 different civilizations that are bound and entwined in some ways, and in some ways very, very different. Gimple said at New York Comic Con 2019, adding the setting of The Walking Dead 3 is one of those places. So, 3 different civilizations. CRM, that's what it is right there. That was on Fear the Walking Dead. If you didn't watch Fear, you missed out on it. Season 5 gave us a couple more connecting points with the people that took Rick. Helicopters, symbols, circles, 3 different civilizations. Very interesting. At least we got a name somewhat, well, initials or letters, CRM. We met Isabel through Althea on Fear the Walking Dead. That was really cool. But after season 5, episode 5, we never saw it again. We saw the symbols, so we saw the connection with The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead, and we're like, okay, awesome stuff. But they never came back to it on Fear the Walking Dead after episode 505. Isabel even says, I'm not going to tell you what it's called. Thanks. That's Gimple being Gimple, in my opinion. Not telling us any more information than we need to have, right? But CRM are the letters. What does CRM stand for? We just don't know. But our theory, and a couple people's theory, shout out to them, could mean C, Commonwealth. That could be it. Commonwealth is the C. It makes sense. If you know the comics, Pamela Milton, the Miltons, Commonwealth, very important in the history of the Walking Dead comics, especially towards the end. Commonwealth is something that could be coming over the radio for the Walking Dead show. The Walking Dead show may connect with the Commonwealth. The radio, who was on the radio, we just don't know yet. It was a woman on the radio in season 9, but we're only coming up to season 10, episode 2 this week, so we haven't heard anything from it. We just heard in the season 9 finale the one message that was there that nobody heard. We haven't come back to it yet. Hopefully it comes back around in season 10, the first half, maybe second half. We'll see if they stretch it out. But the people connected with the radio are Father Gabriel and Eugene. And again, the show is the show and the comic is the comic. The show can mix it up for what the comic does, but I still think there's a connecting point with the Commonwealth. I still feel like Father Gabriel wants to connect with Jadis. On the show, Eugene could connect with Stephanie. In the comics, Eugene connects with a woman named Stephanie from the Commonwealth. That could happen on the show. They could remix it. They could change it. They could totally get rid of it. But I just feel it's either Eugene or Father Gabriel connected with the radio. As for this lady right here, this is Princess. Paola Lazarus is going to be Princess. In season 10 is the word. And she goes by the Princess, even though her name is Juanita Sanchez. She's definitely more commonly known as the Princess. Some people are worried about the Princess is towards the end of the comics. If you bring the Princess around, that could connect with the Commonwealth, which could end the show in an upcoming season 11 or season 12. We're definitely getting season 11 of The Walking Dead, but maybe it ends in season 12. As for the helicopter in season 9, episode 5, that took Rick and Jadis away. Will they go to the Commonwealth? Could be, maybe, but if the Rick Grimes movies are going to be the Rick Grimes movies, they may go to their own civilization, one of the 3. It may not go to the Commonwealth, but Jadis, A, and B, that could be something totally different. And remember what Scott and Gimple said. They're different, and they're also the same. They're very similar, but they're also very different. So I feel like Rick and Jadis went to a separate community outside of the Commonwealth. It could go to the Commonwealth, and that would make sense too, but if there's 3 communities, why not have the Commonwealth for The Walking Dead, the second one for Rick, and the third one for the 3rd spin-off show? It makes sense. Also, in the little teaser trailer, we saw this in the trailer. This is where Rick went, supposedly. People are believing that it's Philadelphia. I'm going with it's a republic. I believe that the R in my idea stands for republic. Commonwealth, C, R, republic. And this is shooting for the stars, a theory. Not sure what it is, have no inside information, no spoilers, no nothing. C to me is Commonwealth, R is Republic. What does the M stand for? If you know the third spin-off teaser trailer that we broke down for you, you know that they are wearing CRM jackets with the symbol on it. Not all of them, but some of them are. And the jackets are made for protection. They were designed so zombies couldn't bite through it or scratch through it. They are zombie resistant, walker resistant for sure. But Iris and Hope are definitely wearing jackets that have the symbol on it. If you look at Hope's jacket right there, you can see the symbols right on the jacket. It's pretty interesting. Another interesting thing is that this setting is Nebraska State University. This is where this group is at. Pretty interesting and a nice callback to The Walking Dead Season 2. The other thing is that it's called Monument Day because we are all monuments to the past. Monument. M. Monument. That's the code word for filming this series. What if that's where they're actually called the Monument or Monument, the M of CRM? Bing, bada, boom, fits for me. And again, it's just a fun theory and a discussion point that I talked with some people on YouTube, Instagram, and big shout outs to them. CRM, C, Commonwealth, R, Republic, M, Monument. Does it make sense? Sure. Is it going to happen? Maybe. Potentially. It may not mean anything like that. It could be totally off this theory. But Commonwealth, Republic, Monument, CRM fits for me. And again, I'm not saying it's going to happen this way, but it's just my theory. And again, several people brought this idea up to me. Shout out to them on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything involved. I'm just sharing it here. There was too many people to mention, so if I forgot to mention you, I apologize. But I like the idea of CRM meaning something like this. Some people thought the early theory would be Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. Maybe it is. But if you went to Philadelphia, that wouldn't really fit the mold for me. So let me know your thoughts, post your comments below. And for those interested in my zombie apocalypse book series, I have 10 books right now. The link to the books is in the description below. And tell them, Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.